I'm George the Ink. This is Lords of Ragnarok. You're watching Getting Tabled. Hello, future people, and Lords of Ragnarok is a 1 to 4 player strategy board game. You'll lead a unique asymmetrical hero and their army. Asymmetric? Yes, asymmetric. Trying to be the ultimate victor in the war that unfolds over approximately 90 to 120 minutes of playtime. Players will choose from various actions such as building monuments, hunting monsters, ravaging lands, gathering armies, and artifacts. The gods will grant you blessings that will heavily impact the game and create unique combos for each player. Atop that, special runes will play a significant role in leveling up your armies or earning other bonuses that include control of deadly monsters. There will be a lot of new mechanics and twists, so prepare yourself for a fresh new thematic experience. Let's check this game out and get it unboxed. Alright, this is take 2 of the Lords of Ragnarok unboxing. The first video clip had no audio, and then I did a voiceover, and the voiceover had metronome clicks in it, and I decided, you know what, I'm just going to do this again. So, I've already unboxed this, I've already looked at a few things, so this will probably be a little more coherent than it was the first time. So, of course, we got ourselves a lovely rule book. It goes over, all the hero rings, the oversized rings. Those are probably for ally monsters, whatever. Control markers, dashboards, all sorts of things. Tables of bases. I think I got add-ons of those. The miniatures, of course, the monument, heroes, monsters, the armies themselves, and of course all the cards, dashboards. For the bosses and stuff like that. Looks like it's fairly straightforward. It's a fairly thin rule book, and there's a lot of pictures and artwork, so it looks like there's nothing too crazy. I've seen some rule books where it's like it's a little miniature novel, and it's like, good grief. Yeah, it looks like there's nothing too crazy going on with this. There is a second rule book. That's for solo mode. That was one of the reasons why I was like, ooh, this ticks the boxes of stuff I like. Norse themed. I'm a huge fan of Norse themed stuff. But the second thing is it does have solo play options, which, given current lifestyle and stuff like that, getting together with folks is not the easiest to do gaming with. I just punched that token out. There we go. But you got the rings for the little army miniature guys, ruins, locations. Stuff is falling out because I've already unboxed this once. These are the characters you play as, and those fit into the dashboards. Here's the little instructions on how to assemble the miniature. And then a couple of zones. These fit into the dashboards. I'll leave these off to the side so we can show that. Here's the game board. I'm not going to go into it too much. However, I'm going to point out a couple of things. I've unfolded this once, and that's already separating. As you can see here, this one is also... Come on, focus. There we go. Pay attention. There we go. That one's also separating as well. That's a little disappointing considering that this is my second time unfolding this. And the first time I unfolded this, let's see here if I can do this without making the situation worse. It tore. Where's that? Right there. Unfolding it tore very easily. I don't feel like the layers were laminated together that well. It is a double-sided board. I'm assuming one is for solo play, the other for group play, or just a different map layout to change it up a little bit. So I'll go over this more probably when I cover the neoprene pad that I got, just because it'll be a lot easier to flip and throw around. Player dashboards. There are 4 of them, and we'll go ahead and grab Ragnar. Ragnar fits right in there just like that, so it's a nice little keep everything together, keep everything organized and sorted. Let's see what else we got here. We got control tokens, we got the base marker identifiers. Here's another character to play as. The boss and monster cards. They give you a little snack, don't eat it. And I think that was it for up here. Little baggies to put the tokens in. Get this all picked up and set to the side. Put the lens on, and we'll talk about the minis. And let's get into the minis. So these are the heroes you play as. The detail is fairly good on these for just injection molded plastic figures. The game does have it is based off of Norse mythology, but there is a sci-fi look and appearance to the stuff. There's a lot of similarities to ISS Vanguard and Nemesis, which same company, Awaken Realms. So, but they do a really good job with some of the detail. Like you can even see the runes on the sword. I find myself looking at these instead of talking, because they are just that good to look at, in my opinion. Even the fur texture on his cloak is really good. And our last hero mini. Clumsy fingers. So again, really good looking stuff for a board game. We're only going to look at one of each of these because they're all identical for each color. So, and these are where they're showing this pops off right here, and you put the dial in to track with. Now, as in its base setup, this game is a 4-player game. One of the features I did get with the extras was the ability to have a 5th player. So, like I said, we're only going to go through one of each of these because they are all identical. The one thing I do really like is the fact that they have made these, such contrasting different colors. So if you choose not to paint them, you don't have to, and everyone's going to know whose pieces are whose. And also why these have a different colored or rings to go on the base. And we're only going to look at one of the ships because the ships are all identical as well. Again, you can see some of the sci-fi influence on the sail. Other than that, it is a typical looking Viking longboat. Sorry, Norse, Viking, whatever, same difference. I'm sure some people would say, no, they're not the same thing. then the last tray in the box. So we've got these little guys. These go on the monuments to donate, designate control of the monument, and those will be the last ones that go over because they are the most stunning as far as appearance. And these are as small as they look. Well, when I go over the monuments, I'll show you how these are designed to be used. It's really hard to show these off sometimes when they're as small as they are, and hands are as big as they are. So here's some of the monsters. And again, the detail on these is pretty astounding for a mass-produced board game. Too much. There we go. Oh, there we go. This is probably the only one I've seen where there's a slight bend to it, and I might be able to fix that with hot water. But yeah, these do look really good. My first video, I completely skipped over this one, so again, these do just look absolutely amazing. Very, very strong sci-fi feeling elements to these traditionally mythological fantasy type characters and creatures. I did that last one too. I was trying to put this guy in upside down. Still don't know how. There we go. Now it goes in. This one's really cool. It's a very robot-y looking thing with little trees growing out of the top of it. So, go ahead and pull this out. I'm not going to break these open, but you got some dashboard cards explaining how to do things, blessings, actions, events. So, very card driven, very little dice. Bruce would like that. Bruce hates dice. We're going to jump into the gods here. So, these are really cool. The detail on these, first and foremost, is just like all the other miniatures, stunning. These are huge miniatures, and they are designed to come apart because they are the monuments. So you build the monument for the god. Which would make painting of them very easy because you can pull them apart, work on the detail, not worry about overbrushing onto other stuff. But it's also a statue, so why would you do anything but gray? So there's the statue with the base on it, and then one of these little guys that we looked at just a few minutes ago fits there just like that. So again, shows off the control of the monument. And these you pack in a very specific way. Of course, you can't have a Norse game without Thor and some more traditional Thor's hammer. I don't know if you can see the detail here on the back of this club, but yeah, it's absolutely amazing what they've done with these sculpts. Again, he also breaks apart into pieces. And finally, we have Odin, Allfather. Look out. With his base. Triangularly pointed spear. There we go. Spear, a Vulcan nut on the back of his shield and on his back. Again, the same similar detail that was on Thor's cape. Just really phenomenal looking. These are very centerpiece type minis here, but like I said, they're statues, so I don't know if I would do anything more than just paint them gray. The game does look very good. It looks like there's not much to it. There's 4 decks. Pardon that noise. Back to normal. It looks fairly simple and straightforward. It looks like it's some zone control. You get some monuments built. Designed well enough that you don't have to put effort in painting. I mean, you can just leave it completely unpainted and it'll be very simple and straightforward to keep things straight as far as who has what. So I think I'm going to do 2 more of these videos, the accessories and add-ons, and then, of course, the Kickstarter exclusives for the unboxings. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please tune in for the next one, and until next time, play more games.
Thank you very much for checking out this video. If you're enjoying the content of this channel, please like and subscribe. If you're in a position to do so, please check out patreon.com/gettingtabled. You receive early access to at least 80% of all videos that we put out, and you get access to the video edition of all of our podcasts the day that they're uploaded. If you'd like to check us out on social media, facebook.com/gettingtabled is the most active. We also have a Discord server. You can email our team at gettingtabled@gmail.com. If you're on either Twitter or Instagram, you can find us at Getting Tabled. And until next time, play more.